Good last Concola. I too want to happy to speak to this tonight, although I am very critical that we didn't have a question and answer, we didn't have a debate. We had to fight tooth and nail to have this debate, but albeit it is just statements and no answers from the Minister. But I'm glad that the Minister has stayed for this debate. It's the first debate we've had with this, that he's waiting for our group, and your own group, Minister, to hear us. It's very important that all voices are heard. And we haven't had a huge success. I mean, I compliment everyone, frontline workers, and all the people, the community, the Gardaí, the fire service, everybody, and the community groups who work so hard to try and reduce the COVID and the impact of COVID. I sympathise with all the businesses and all the leisure and all the musicians and everybody else that can't operate. But look, I have a huge issue with the HSE and the way they handled it. I'm not happy with that there's no airport testing, and there hasn't been. I'm not happy that countries like Canada don't let anybody in or out, only family or somebody very close to them. And we have no real follow-up protocols. We have weaknesses. And we have kind of railed against the antigen testing, which could be done quite simple. And we see people that try to use that are not allowed. And we see the force of the law. And I'm not criticising the Gardaí, not allowing people, like the public in Galway. So as I said, we've paid huge money to Chinese companies then for faulty PPE equipment. So there's huge areas there, Minister. Minister, you had the Taoiseach told us that he indemnified all the vaccine companies. And that's common practice, I know, but we had no discussion on that. We do live in a democracy. And we haven't had no debate or discussion yet about a no-fault compensation scheme for people if they get ill or have repercussions from the vaccine. So also the fact that we were lucky to have the powerful Europe and we're part of it to buy the vaccines, certainly. But what about the third world countries? Where's our respect for all human beings? They're not going to get it on how long they've been waiting for. And then I want to see, as the nursing homes minister has been mentioned here, has been first, the nursing homes were treated appallingly. I mean, people were sent in by the HSE that had a vaccine. And Minister, the flu vaccine, there was 2 million, we were told, and 1.4 million have been accounted for. 600,000 are missing. The HSE have been asked to make a statement. There's different reports. So now there's been 8.5 of this vaccine million and 9 million between that number. How can we have faith in a HSE that's so dysfunctional that couldn't administer the flu vaccine this year, that 600,000 are being unaccounted for? So I have a lot of questions about the rollout of this vaccine and about how people have confidence. And we must win over the people that have concerns. And we must talk to them, engage with them. And it's a matter for each individual person, with their GP or with their consultant if they're necessary, if they're under conditions, if they take this. And this thing that's crept in here by Deputy Adam Kelly and others, writing to all his colleagues, demanding we answer within a week. I mean, that's bullying. This is democracy. We're all elected to have an individual rights here to represent our people and ourselves without trying to be intimidated and being shouted down. So, and some people tonight too, most people are very respectful. Some are just dismissive of anybody that has any issues. We must bring the people with us. In Athley, Curl, the Kayla. Mark Focus Score, last Concola, I want to wish you and indeed the Concola and all the staff here and the Minister and every TD and Senator and all the Oireachtas and staff and the Garda Síochána out in the street and everybody to have a happy, holy and a peaceful Christmas and look forward to the new year with hope. Gur Magat.
Gur Míl Magat Oireachta agus Oireachta Marion Harkin.
Given the importance that the public have correct information and don't have false information on the vaccines, can I just correct the record of the Dáil, because Deputy McGrath has just put misleading and false information on the record. I'll be 1 second if I could beg your indulgence.
Minister, just 1 minute, just 1 minute. There's plenty of time, but I'm going to let in Deputy Harkin, and then there's 10 minutes for the Minister.
Not for me. Deputy Rabbitt is taking that.
You can decide that between you.
It's very quick. I want to correct the record of the Dáil, if I may. Deputy McGrath has stated falsely that the HSE has mislaid 600,000 vaccines. I just want to let the Dáil know and the public know that that is verifiably false information, and Deputy McGrath should not be spreading false information about vaccines in our national parliament. Thank you.
No. Just
Any media reports carry this, and the HSE haven't come back with a comprehensive answer as to where the 600.
Thank you, Deputy. Yep, you've raised that.